You are never truly forgotten unless people stop talking about you. And that's why I think, like, even my family members that have passed away, I never stop talking about them. And I teach my daughter, like, all about them and who were they and what was funny about them and what did they enjoy eating and stuff. Like, hey, you guys, I'm back with a book review. This book is a short story. It's called The Six Deaths of the Saint. It's part of the Into Shadow collection, and it is by Alex E. Harrow. This book was 30 pages, and it is by, I already said who it's by. You guys, it's been a long day, okay? Just bear with me. At this point, I am doing my damn best. Okay, forgive me. This book was really good. It starts off with this girl, and she is a servant. She is like indebted to this prince. She is trained to fight and be like this super warrior with her sword and stuff. You literally go through her dying 6 different times. Okay. And every time she dies, it's like she respawns to a different time period and to a different place. But every time she dies, like after like protecting, the prince, and she has so many little names they call her. First they call her my little devil, and they call her this and they call her that. She is held like at such a high regard in the kingdom because she will fight to protect the prince at all times. She even has to. War is a brutal thing. So some of the people she has to unalive are children, are little boys, are. She does whatever it takes in the name of protecting the king and furthering the king's mission and whatever. Um, she's like almost ageless at this point, but not really. When I say ageless, I mean like she just keeps respawning. Like it's almost like a game of Call of Duty. She just keeps coming back. But she does have a friend named Gwyneth, and it's like her and Gwyneth's conversations go from kind of surface level to the more they get to know each other, they get deeper. Okay? And oh God, I don't want to say too much because this book is not that long. I will just slam right here at this point. This book was a damn 5 out of 5 star read. If this book was turned into a movie, y'all, it would be something I would probably binge watch. I would probably binge watch this if they turned it into a movie, just for the simple fact of like, oh, you're seeing her go through so many emotions. And sometimes she doesn't even have the words for what she's feeling. Post traumatic stress disorder is like running rampant, but there's no name and there's no title put on it. She is seeing and experiencing so many different things. And towards the end of the book, she realizes like this person that she kind of I won't even say she held this individual in high regard. I will say that she realizes like, I don't want to say she realizes that her life has been worthless. She realizes that she's been damn near a pawn, is the way I interpreted it. Like, it's almost like she kind of had that epiphany moment of like, I always wondered how you were there when I respond. I always wondered how you knew to select me. I always wondered how you were always there. And she starts to realize like, you set me up kind of. And there's a conversation that she has with this individual towards the very very end, and they're trying to tell her like, you can't kill me because if you do, no one's going to mourn the loss of you and no one's going to remember you. And you know it is horrible. Okay, it is absolutely horrible because, and I'm not going to drop who it was that betrayed her, but she literally asks them, was it worth it? And the individual does not respond. So she says, I move my hand so that I am holding his skull like an eggshell between my palms. And he sputters, thrashing now, if you kill me, you will be nothing again. Cosigned to the shadows of history. No one will mourn you. No one will remember you. No one will even know your name. And it says, I lean close and whisper, one person will. His neck makes a dull crack like a boot on a rat. I let him fall carelessly on top the other bodies. Y'all, I don't know what is the theme with these books I've been reading. I don't know if like I don't ever say, the universe is sending me something. I don't know what's happening. Um Outside of my eczema is showing out today. That's part of what's happening. But as far as like these themes on death, I don't know why I keep picking up these books that keep bringing up these themes. Um I just read a book. I believe it was called something about the candle is burning, and it was by Veronica G. Henry. I just dropped a book review on that. Um, these different perspectives on death and of being forgotten when you are gone. I truly, truly believe that you are never truly forgotten unless people stop talking about you. And that's why I think like even my family members that have passed away, I never stop talking about them. And I teach my daughter like all about them and who were they and what was funny about them and what did they enjoy eating and stuff. Like it is important so that your children grow up and they continue to tell these stories so that that person truly never becomes forgotten. Like look at all those plots in the cemetery that you see of someone that died in 1957 and their tombstone or headstone looks insane. It makes you wonder like what generation was the generation that was like, yeah, fuck great uncle Bob, Joe, whoever. We're just not going to the cemetery to go see them or clean off the plot. Like, I don't know. I don't know. This book was really good, you guys. It was a short story. It was all of 30 pages. It was part of the Kindle Unlimited Read and Listen program. It was damn good. If you have not already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm coming with book reviews back to back. By the time you guys see this review, we are probably in the last week of May, if not the first week of June. I just have fallen in love with reading, but specifically shorter books. So, thank you so much for supporting my channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next book review. Bye.